Hello everyone, welcome back to ESLT for the Black Monster Cup. We have the Turkish qualifiers, and this is the first semi-final of the night. And actually, we had a little bit of a longer delay right there because apparently the Turkish spec servers are having problems. And actually, we did have a crash happen somehow, but it fixed itself. So we're back in. And if it continues to actually have those problems a little bit later on, we will eventually have to move... well, if we can't connect to the games, we obviously can't cast it, so we'd have to move it to next week. But let's see what happens here. Gonna have over on the blue side, HWA, and over on the red side, BPI. And I'm gonna try to go over the lines for you guys. It's gonna take me some time here, though, because there's some names in there I'm already seeing that are difficult. We have on the side of HWA, Crimson, Halpern, Elwind, Dantrag, and Ruru, I'm gonna call him. Rurushu. And over on the side of BPI, we have Barbie, Adani list, Ryosta. I actually know Ryosta. Renmi and Hibiki. Oh, this is a pretty difficult night of casting. This is going to be so difficult to get their names out. But as you can see, we have Uru starting with a Ruby Crystal, and we have Hibiki starting with a Tarragon's Embrace. Well, Relic Shield, actually. Can't start with the Tarragons. And we have the Dorn Shield's top, the Dorn Shield middle for Elwind. And other than that, pretty much similar across the board. And I really am curious to see how mid lane goes. I'm doing the spectating. And by doing the spectating, I mean I have it on directed camera for now. Until things start to pick up. Actually, no. Production value, hashtag. I really want to watch middle. Because if Elwind hits 2, actually level 3... No, level 2, he can jump in and all-in Ryosta. And this could be really difficult to see what happens for that one. Did I miss it? I missed a BBQ? What? Oh, barbecue. Ha! Got it. I am slow today. Meantime, I did have Viki actually get pretty low in the bottom side. Wants to pop a health pot right there just to stay alive. Elwind gonna now be level 2 here. And this is where it gets really dangerous. He actually didn't take his leap, so he won't be able to get to Ryosta with a jump. So he's gonna have to wait for that level 3 to finally jump in and do some damage. Bottom, I just want to keep an eye on that because they were able to push Leona out pretty easily. As both bottom laners have finally hit that level 2 mark. That Thresh Ezreal lane working out so far. 13-8 in CS. Obviously, they have a little bit of a lead because the lane is shoving against them. So I don't really expect too much. We do have a nice flay coming in, hitting both of them right there. Ruru getting caught up, though. Gets stunned up. Does take quite a bit of damage here, but they return a lot as well. And so far, very aggressive on this bottom side. In the meantime, middle, Adenine going to be blocked out with that ward. And Crimson on the top side shoved into his own turret now. Shut up, Necro. Alright, sometimes reading names are difficult. Right now, Halpern, though, it looks like he wants to go for a gank. Gonna rush in. Is he gonna flash for this? Is he gonna get the leap combo? He's gonna get the stun. Ryosta does flash, does escape, and Owen actually didn't really have the mana to do a full combo right there. But now with the flash gone, it does allow Elwind to go in for a push and potentially a kill. And he's eating a lot of chip right there. Needs to be very careful. And Adenine was spotted coming in towards that river bush. So he's just gonna back away. He's gonna be fine. And no kills coming in just yet. Only 4 minutes in. And we have a pause coming up. We had a pause when we started, and we have another one now. And not sure exactly what's happening with that one. Maybe the admins can let me know, because it would be very ideal to figure out why we have a pause. Because I can't read Turkish. Even though apparently people don't really understand that just because my last name's Kaplan does not mean I'm Turkish. Yes, I know it means tiger in Turkish, but no. Well, hopefully admins let me know soon. How are you guys doing tonight? I think a lot of you were joining me yesterday. I recognize a lot of names in here. Who do you guys think's gonna win this one? Honestly, I have a favorite for the entire tournament, Dark Passage, but I don't know who's gonna win this one in particular. I want to say HWA because I recognize the team name quite a bit. Alright, I'm gonna have to alt tab out and ask the admins what's going on. Let's see what is happening here. If this is actually gonna be a long night, I will be really sad considering I have to be back here at the office at 5:30. in the morning. And I haven't even packed yet. Halpern feels sick. He's throwing up blood. Huh. That is interesting. Even our admins are stumped. What? I don't even know what to say to that. Halpern's apparently having stomach trouble is what I'm seeing in chat. Hopefully his problems are fixed soon. The fact that he's coughing blood doesn't give me a lot of faith in this game now. I don't even know what to say to that. I really don't. I don't even know what to talk about because I don't know if he's coming back. He could be like being rushed to the hospital right now. I don't know. Let me see. Twitter is still not working. Twitter, why you do this to me? Well, hopefully he is fine. That would actually be really bad if he wasn't able to. Well, if he's actually really ill. Not to mention for their team, considering this is their chance to qualify for the spring playoffs. Yeah, I do have in-game chat on. If you guys are wondering, you can see it there. I keep it on for specific reasons. I know in LCS they don't ever show it, but there's reasons that I like to show it because it helps us realize what they pick up and buy, and also gives you guys a little bit in-depth view of how the people are. Like we found out yesterday for a certain player being a real, really BM. But I can't see chat. I'm looking at it. Well. I am getting a message from the admin here. I'm just waiting for it to come in. He's typing away. Oh man. There's stuff I want to say, but I can't say right now. I don't know. What are you guys up to though? What have you guys been doing lately? I recognize a lot of names from my stream, my personal stream that I do. Which actually I did the first one in a long time yesterday. Won a couple of games in CSGO, was quite happy. Trying to get prepared for Katowice this week. Waiting intensifies. Luckily for me, though, I do have some water here. I have some Pringles. I have some Mambas. I have a lot of things to eat. So at least I can keep busy with that. But hopefully everything is fixed soon. And we can get this one underway in just a few seconds, guys. I'm sorry for the wait. Obviously, there's nothing I can really do about it. And we want to make sure to give you the best content that we can, but obviously there's things that are out of our hands here. Will I be I'm not casting League of Legends at IAM, no. I'm casting CSGO. All right, we're getting back underway, it seems. The Reddies have come back in. All right, so I guess he doesn't have any blood left to cough. I don't know, maybe, but we're back underway here. And just to refresh your memory on what has happened so far, we have seen ganks come in from both junglers on that middle lane, but none of them have been successful, minus Halpern getting the flash out of Ryosta. But right now, Adenine is coming around bottom. He's not spotted. Halpern is here to help out if he does actually stick around. It looks like he's actually just going to be backing away from this one, and we might see that engage come in. I think Hibiki's looking for that Zenith Blade. Who he catches on? He actually lands it on Thresh, who flails him away. But do you see the flash stun come in, as well as Vi coming from the side? That is going to be a hook. What a hook! Coming on Vi stops the dash out of him, and Ruru will go down. Pantheon not there in time, and that is first blood going over to Renmi. And what a hook! What a play out of Ruru right there. That was fantastic. And there is Downtrack now getting caught up. Gonna take a lot of damage here. Won't go down, I would imagine. Bear was used. And he still has flash, but either way, the pressure has been put on bottom for BPI, and they have gained control of this in Downtrack. Son, you gotta be careful. He's gotta run away with this. He does have Arcane Shift up. He does have flash. He wants to get this experience. He wants to get this farm, but if Ibiki lands like one Zenith Blade on top of him, and Remy flashes in for it, this could be a very quick kill coming, but he's able to push that away, able to hold on to it for quite a while, and it looks like things are okay. Okay, so apparently once the game has been paused longer than 10 minutes by the same team, there's a rule for that. I can't actually read the rest of it because it's a little bit lower on my Skype. But there is a rule, and I'm assuming it's not good for the team that has to have the pause. Just make sure we keep the flow of the tournament going. We don't want teams waiting because on the other half of the bracket, in that other semifinal, they're waiting to play their game. In the meantime, Renmi has picked up a Vamp Scepter, another Doran's Blade, a Warden pot, and a Monopot too. So trying to get that early game dominance for himself. Halpern was trying to go on a gank middle onto Ryosta right there, but unfortunately was spotted out by that ward coverage. Meantime, CS top lane, 45-30 currently for Barbecue. And only with that Doran's shield does have quite a bit of money to spend when he does want to go back. And it looks like Crimson will be falling back. This is actually not... Yeah, I was about to say, that's not a smart move. I think maybe he's trying to get him to shove the lane in, trying to unfreeze it right there, and it looks like it will be shoved, and he will get this farm pretty easily here. We have a kill going on middle, though. Scumbag Jason misses the first kill, or a second kill of the day, and that one will be given over to Elwind, who actually evolved his ultimate. Huh. Hold on, actually, I need to reread this, because I know they changed it. Ignores unit collision. Okay, so he wants the longer stealth. That's interesting. Usually evolve that Q for some damage if you want to pick up kills right away. In the current meta of playing Kha'Zix. Actually, I don't know if I fully agree with that one. I can understand those. It allows him to, you know, get really close to Ziggs right there to pick up a kill, but we'll see how that works. Dark Passage didn't win DreamHack. That was Copenhagen Wolves, if I remember correctly, in the amateur tournament. That's actually the same Copenhagen Wolves that are now in LCS today, so kind of interesting to see how they've changed and how they've grown. Meantime, Annie going to be donating this blue buff over to Ryosta in middle. And I wonder, is Elwin going to get his own too? Though buff hasn't come up just yet. Should be up momentarily. Halpern, actually no, Halpern did take it, and he's looking for a drop here. I'm not sure this is the right choice. I mean, it could work, as we do have Barbecue going in Pantheon. He's definitely gonna drop on top of Crimson using the ultimate, but he's already ignited. He's not gonna have the extra healing from it. And here goes Pantheon from the side, and because of that guaranteed crit coming at below 15% HP, they pick up the kill. Fantastic job. And that is now a 2-1 lead in favor of HWA here. And Halpern, I guess you should cough up blood even more, because now he's 1-0-1. He's doing a great job so far, even with that illness, I'm guessing. And has picked up a full Spirit of the Elder Lizard with that one. Barcode, the casters for Katowice has already been announced. I'm not sure who the... I'm not sure if Saint's not gonna... Or if he's gonna be there. As far as I know, he's not. But that's all I can really tell you. Kha'Zix is black because he's a monster, and this is the Black Monster Cup. Kappa Kappa. Got it. Chats, I know, this is why I leave chat open. It's always entertaining. But Lucian getting caught with the hook. Flay, fortunately, not gonna land for Ruru there. They will get a lot of damage onto him. We do have a Sheen picked up for Downtrack, so he's going for some early game trading potential, early game damage, which you'll see how much it actually does right there on a Hibiki. So he's going for the dominance in the lane, even though he's already been shoved out once, and Luckily for him, though, he is currently keeping up in CS. In the meantime, top side, we do have the Bilge Runner Cutlass picked up for Crimson, so some extra sustain here. And Barbecue going for a team-out to go for sustain himself as well. And now Halpern, level 7, ultimate in 40 seconds. He obviously had it up for that cooldown, or he had the blue buff for the cooldown reduction when he used it earlier on. And we have Adenine, level 7 now, but hasn't gone in for a gank just yet here. And to be honest, it might be really difficult to gank Elwyn when he has those 3 charges of his stealth currently. No swooping lenses picked up for either team, which is a little surprising, but Ryosta taking some real hard damage right there. Actually went for a tier, so he wants to survive that initial burst damage that Kha'Zix can do later on in the game when he evolves it into a Seraph's Embrace. But in the meantime, Adenine going for a gank on bottom. He will be spotted by a War Tier. Pantheon's ultimate is almost up, and I think they're going to turn this one around. I think they're going to bait this one in, or at least try to. And Adenine does just go back to his white camp instead. Maybe they showed their hand a little bit too early. Maybe they realized, or they made it known that they saw him. Instead, he did just back away. But you're seeing some good damage done by Crimson. He's trying to force Barbecue out, but apparently he's still down in CS. He's still having a difficult time, but with that earlier gank from Halpern, it has made things a little bit easier from the top side. Andy now looking for that Lantern gank. And of course, we hit a pause. Let me go check the rule on this one. The pause should be no longer than 10 minutes. In case a longer pause is needed, the opponent or the ESL staff member has to agree to it. Otherwise, the match will continue. In the case a player disconnects, it is allowed to use a pause. In all other cases, both teams have to agree to a pause of the game in all chat. So, after 10 minutes, they have to play it. Okay. Interesting. Ah, that still doesn't work. So, actually, I want one of the subs in chat to type what I just typed, because apparently that's working. And I don't know if it actually shows it. But I still can't read Turkish. Not sure what they're saying, but hopefully things are fixed here in just a second. I need one of the I'm curious to see if one of the subs can try that, but I don't know who subbed. All right, well, we are hitting that 10-minute mark in just a second here. So, no, it's not capital ESL. It's not capital ESL anymore, Terror. How many different games do I cast? I cast anything ESL has me cast. Okay, so apparently Ryosta is having connection problems now, as I'm seeing from Megas. Thank you for that. And well, no, it's really interesting to see what happens. Yeah, I think it's 10 minutes per team, because this one was actually initiated by BPI, and HWA was the one time. So I don't know. We'll figure out what happens. I'm just gonna switch the screen real quick, just to get something sorted out for myself, because this is... Well, I don't want you guys to see what I'm doing here on my side of the screen. Okay, I can take us back in game. Hopefully I can figure this one out here in just a second. But we have hit that 10-minute mark, and that's where I'm really curious to see what's going to happen now, because it was obviously initiated by the other team, like I said before. So I'm not sure how that works. I'm pretty sure it's 10 minutes per each team. So... let's see what happens here this time. Let me see if the admins will let me know. All right, so the first one was 7 minutes. Ah. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm waiting for the admins to respond to me. Tell me what is going on with this one. Obviously, I want to get back in this game as much as you guys do. Well, and I'm still just waiting for the admins to get back to me on this one, guys. Sorry. I mean, I wish I could throw it to a break right now, but we're pretty much just waiting for this one to get sorted out here. Tell you a story? A story. I'm trying to figure out a story that I can tell on stream. Because there's a lot of things I can't say. But the admins will let me know. I don't know. I'm still trying to think of what I can talk about as a story, but most of my stories are very R-rated. Uh, 5 minutes and they don't unpause. Worst case is a... Okay, so apparently if Rios doesn't reconnect within 5 minutes, then it will be unpaused and they will have to play with 4 people. That's what I'm hearing from the admins. All right, well, it looks like we're getting back underway in the game. That was kind of all of a sudden. I don't know. All right, so I guess they have about 3 minutes left on their pause, but we are back underway here, 11 minutes in. Feels like it's been about 25 minutes though. And currently, to recap the game, it is 2-1 in favor of HWA, but gold is dead even. No turrets being taken just yet. And let's see what happens here as... Check on that top one. The CS difference actually hasn't grown too much. It's actually dwindled down. Crimson been doing a good job of really getting back in the mix of things right there, farming up quite well. We do have Adenine going for a gank on this top side. Crimson does have flash get away though. And let's see what happens. He's gonna be coming in from the side. And this should be a dead Crimson though. He's not really gonna have a great escape here. No flash for Barbecue, but he does pop the ultimate. Stun does go off. Ignite comes in as well. Adenine coming in from the side. That is gonna be a dead Trundle. There's no way he's gonna escape that one. And a very easy kill coming in for the side of the BP right there. That will be Barbecue picking that one up. And check back in on middle here. Elwind, remember he did level up, or actually evolve his ultimate. And we're also seeing at the same time HWA go for a dragon off of this. Realize that the jungler was top side and the bottom lane did back out. That will be them picking up the first dragon of the game. So HWA capitalize off of the depth on top and come out pretty well. But in the meantime, we're seeing actually a fight break out. Alban does get caught here, trying to run away, but he gets stunned. He's going to go down pretty easily. There's no reason to get away from this one. He will fall. Riosta picks up that one, but now they're chasing after Ziggs here as Owen picks up a kill on Adenine. Riosta able to flash over the wall, able to escape. And that will be a 1-for-1 trade from that one, jungler for jungler. And a lot of summers being used. Adenine and Riosta both forced to flash. And we see Dantrak and Elwin both flash for themselves as well. So all tied up again, 3-3 in kills, but currently a 300 gold lead still in favor of HWA here. Sorry guys, just need to take a little bit of water. Need to make sure I can actually just scream and talk this week or this week when we get a Katowice. But so far, really close game between both teams. We do have the Ravenous Hydra now done for Elwyn though. That is gonna really make his damage a lot stronger in middle, and that's gonna be really tough for Rios to deal with. Meantime, bottom, take a look at CS, pretty much dead even between both bottom laners. Mid lane, pretty dead even as well, so just, I guess we can say across the board, pretty even between both these teams. Let's see how this progresses later on, and as we get into this late game, I really want to say that Elwyn's gonna have a tough time doing anything if he gets locked down by Vi. And he's actually gonna be struggling in that late game. They kind of need to win now, kind of take it from mid game, take that advantage, and really build off it. But right now, Barbecue, well, he's not gonna survive this one. He's gonna get dove under turret. Does get blocked off by the Pillar Phil. Here comes a stun from Halpern, and there is Elwyn picking up the kill. And that was just all too easy with the 3-man push. They should be able to pick up this turret if they want to go for it. Looks like Elwyn will stick around for that one. However, in the meantime, Riosta can just shove middle. He can get some really good damage onto that turret to trade it off. And Adnin is now heading down bottom here.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
All right, so first turret of the game does go to HWA on the top side. And they're not done. No one's going here to defend against this. We're going to see that Ezra ultimate come in the middle to clear out that wave, so Riosta can't keep getting damage onto that turret. But all he needs to wait for is one more wave, and they're going to get this turret down too. All 3 men of HWA are just going to push down 2 free turrets on the top side. In the meantime, Adnin looking for a gank on the bottom, does get poked out. Right, down track. And they will maintain that. They're not able to capitalize off it. They will lose 1 middle turret, but that's just it. They picked up 2, lost 1. Completely worth it in my book. And also now just going to back out. Let's have that Seeker's Arm Guard and the Ninja Tabi. And he's looking to catch out Elwyn, and this could be actually very bad for him because there's still 3 men there. Red buff being stolen away currently. And it will be down for Crimson. Elwyn, I believe, nope, didn't get the big Wraith right there. Riosta was able to steal that one away. But this 2-man squad out of Trundle and Pantheon are still roaming around in the jungle, able to steal away Red completely. Not able to take anything more than that, but they do get some deep wards in there, which is really going to help out if they decide to push the top side. But now this allows Crimson to start pushing into for these team fights. It allows them to group as 5 if they do want to, and it forces Barbecue to really push past, well, his second turret, or his first turret technically, to even get any farm when it's on the side of Crimson. So if he's gonna need to ward things up to make sure he's not gonna be getting ganked there if he does go for it. Meantime, see Renmi trying to go back to base here, and he will be interrupted for that one. We do have a 3-0 though, Kha'Zix middle. And everyone knows how damn strong Kha'Zix can be when he gets fed. I mean, just think of Alexich and how many pentakills he's gotten on Kha'Zix now with an LCS. And we'll see if he's going to continue to pick up a lot more kills and continue to snowball. As we have Crimson hitting that 2k mark on gold. He's going to have that Blade of the Rune King done when he goes back. Not to mention his Barbecue playing scared here. He's actually trying to fight him. This is going to be very dangerous because Adnin's coming in from the side. Crimson, he's going to notice it. Pops the ult on the Barbecue, looking for the head-on fight, looking to actually pick him up here. Slice does come in. Crimson trying to chase him down here with the Bilgewater Cutlass, and it might just be enough. He does have flash to get away, or even fight this one out, and he will, looks like, escape this one here as he's just able to completely run, and he will be fine. So great job by him. Riosta was looking for potentially an ultimate onto that top side. Pantheon looking for the jump though, and Riosta gonna get slowed up here. Is Halpern coming up beside? That is a dead Ziggs. Win now 4-0. In the meantime, bottom lane. You see engage come in. Leona goes straight for the drive on a Ruru. Gonna actually look for the hook, but he doesn't get it off, and he will get taken down by Remy right there. So kills coming in everywhere across the map. But right now, with this 2-man squad starting on middle, looks like HWA are gonna pick up that turret, and they're gonna be able to return to base after that. You're seeing Barbecue do the same. He's gonna get that turret down. And let's check in with Remy. He's gonna be able to get that one as well. So 2 turrets actually going over to the side of BPI off of this. They're only losing out on 1, or at least for now. As HWA decide to push up onto this turret, and they need someone to defend against it. They're not gonna get the turret down. As you can see, we do have Vi coming in. We do have Leona coming in from the backside. Ziggs ultimate even coming in as well to clear out the wave. And they should be able to back away from this. And he doesn't have his ultimate up. Barbecue is heading down from the top side. The flash did come in. Halpern gonna get caught. He won't have flash to get away. That will be a dead Pantheon. As he does fall to Barbecue. And Ani looking for Elwyn there. Still doesn't have ultimate up though. And he will just back out. So 5-5 now. Gold still only 300, well 200 difference between these two teams. Still ridiculously a close game, but now finally BPR going for a push on this middle turret. They realize they have the number advantage. And they realize that currently Crimson is top and Dantrag is currently bottom. And they want some free damage onto this turret, and to be honest, they're gonna get it. Alright, so Angel now potentially getting caught out here. Down track, just gonna arc and shift away. He will have that Triforce now done. And you see the Bloodthirster come in for Renmi. And we do have Dragon coming up right now. And it looks like with just the position alone, without Halpern having a jump available, that will be a free Dragon over front side of BPI here. But will it be? The hook does come in. That will be locked down with Adney with the smite. And that will give them the gold lead here for the first time in the game. Ever since, I guess, the first 3 minutes when they picked up that first blood. Alright, so now with the aggressive warding coming down, Halpern is looking for a gank there. Has Merc treads, no boots mobility. And you see Elwyn actually have that brutalizer. They do get the hook on a barbecue, but just gonna back away from this one. And right now, Renmi, ooh, he's gotta be careful. There's a ward over that wall. They could just completely dive on top of him. Pantheon gonna drop straight onto the turret here with the pillar. It's gonna keep them there forever. And they're gonna get the full damage on a Pantheon right there, but Halpern gonna get dropped so quickly. He's gonna fall. Elwyn looking for another kill, looking for a reset here. Instead, he will just run away from this one. And it is a 1-for-1 trade. That's it. But they have picked up the turret off of that. And have gained some sort of an advantage here. And you see them being very careful for not to dive over that wall and go for another kill. So 6-6 now, 19 minutes in. We do have HWA picking up the gold lead back for themselves, albeit only 400 gold here. And now, no Dragon to take. I'm just gonna back out, probably go buy up, and that'll be it. Alright, so let's take a look at the items, if I can actually follow anyone on the map with my awesome camera skills. We do have Blade of the Rune King done for Crimson. Should be going into Ranoan's Omen now next. Currently sitting on 1,000 gold, so we'll have the Warden's Mail done or a Giant's Boat. We do have the Hex Drinker and the Spirit of the Other Lizard done for Halpern. Do have still that Ravenous Hydra, the Brutalizer, and a Longsword picked up for Elwind. Do have that Blade of the Rune King, the Bilgewater Cutlass and the Triforce done for the side of Dantrak here. And a Giant Spell and a Nomad's Medallion done for Rurers. So he's looking for that Talisman of Ascension. Meantime, topside for a Barbecue. He's got that Tiamat, he's got a Giant Spell, going for a Sunfire Cape, even a Vamp Scepter to go in for a Ravenous Hydra momentarily as well. The Spirit of the Other Lizard and the Ranoan's almost done. Well, now just completed for Adonium. And the Zhonya's Hourglass actually picked up with a Blasty Wand and a Tear for Riosta. And Renmi does have that Bloodthirster Last Whisper combo now. And you see the Talisman of Ascension on its way, that Nomad Medallion done for Hibiki, as well as that Spirit Stone. So now we're looking at that next moment of action here, trying to see when it will come in. But I want to say it's going to be around Dragon. I mean, we do have, if we look at wards across the map, we do have a lot of aggressive wards coming out the side of HWA. And by aggressive, I mean they have a couple here or there. But if you look on the side of BPI, it's all on their own side of the map. They realize that we can't really push out. We have to play defensive. And they're trying to control the entrances into their own jungle, which will actually keep HWA away from doing it. And HWA needs to invest into some more sweeping lenses. Maybe Halpern needs to pick one up to facilitate some pushes to clear out the ward control and allow them to pick up these ganks that they want. Or they have to engage for these team fights, which they honestly haven't been doing too well at so far. Even trading 1-for-1 on top of that turret. With that full man dive and the great setup with the Pillar of Filth, and not to mention the Pantheon ultimate. And right now, Crimson realizes he's going to be getting ganked here. Does back away. And you're seeing pings come down onto that bottom turret, and with Elwyn there, he should be able to make this one happen. Just going to put a ward down, spot anyone coming in from middle. And he's just going to back towards blue here, but he's looking for potentially the fight. He's going to actually be spotted out. I have not seen that ward before. I need to go buy those. Maybe that's a Turkish server-only ward. I don't know, but Hook has landed. Ruru does lock that one down here. Talisman Reception popped. Does play them back here. They do have Elwyn off to the side. He's looking for the engage he wants. He's going to come in and gonna actually not get the reset. Actually, no, he will get the reset since he did get assist. Hibiki going to go down as well. Elwyn, is he going to continue to jump or is he going to run? He will just hop away. Now Hopper coming from the side. Going to get the stun, but will he have the damage? It takes one more hit, and he's going to pick up the kill with the help of the flash. And that would be 3 quick kills coming in for the side of BWA. And Halpern now, he's going to be in trouble. Actually, just going to be able to completely walk out of this one. Crimson in the meantime pushing top. And Elwyn pushing middle here. So they're going to lose a turret bottom side. That will be the 6th of the game for HWA. And will BPI lose any more? No, they're just going to back out and go back to base. But actually, Crimson able to pick up the top side. So they will have a free inhibitor to take now on the top if they do want to go for it. But it does apply the pressure for that potential Baron push now if they do want to go for that. Even Vash subbing. Good guy Vash and Necro. The ESL channel. There's still actually a lot of commands that are missing right now, which I believe are getting fixed. We're talking to Twitch to get them fixed, but just to give you guys an idea, they actually do work on every other ESL channel. So ESL StarCraft, CSGO streams, any ESL stream it will work on, or you'll have the badge on and everything. You're subscribed to all of the group. So just to put that in there for you guys. All right, Random Omen now done for Ruru. We do see the Quicksilver Sash picked up for Owen. It took me a second to remember the name of that one. We do have a Death Cup coming soon out of Riosta. And that Sunfire Cape now done for Barbecue. And the thing is, with the Sweepy Lens picked up for Crimson, they're looking to be more aggressive. They're looking to take down these wards in the jungle. Right now, at 20 seconds to go on the Dragon, they know when it is coming up. I would imagine they're going to make a play there, but they need to start warding it up. They need to start getting some vision down there to fight if they want to, since they do have the big lead. Oh, the hook. It's going to miss on Riosta, though. And they have to be very careful. 5-man squad of BPR are pushed in the middle. And you see the split coming out of HWA with Elwyn to the top and Crimson now down to the bottom. Dantrag with their red buff with that Blade of the Ring King now done, just looking to harass as much as possible. Keep the waves shoved out. Nice little take right there out of Barbecue, but another ward does get placed out. In the meantime, Elwyn shoving the top lane. No one's coming for him. And he can pretty much 1v1 anyone that comes out against him. And doesn't have any warriors down to actually see where the other team's coming from, but in the meantime it allows the entire lineup of HWA to push onto this Dragon, which has spawned in. And also allows Crimson to push bottom and get that free farm and get that level 16 that he's going to need to get extra tanky for these fights. In the meantime, top side, Elwood gonna get caught, gonna get locked down with the Vi ultimate. He's definitely gonna be going out from this one here as they have 3 men there. Actually, no, he hops over the wall a bit. You do see the flash come out of Barbecue. He flashes the Ziggs ultimate. Is he gonna escape this? There's no way. He gets the soul to Barbecue and he might be able to run away from this one. His sleep is actually up in 6 seconds. He's gonna get away somehow right there. In the meantime, the rest of HWA are pushing this bottom turret. They're looking to take this one down and they should be able to here in just a second, but they have everyone on the other team already respawned in. The turret falling so damn fast, but you do see the Talos Ascension pop. They're looking for the fight. But the Killer Field does come in and they do get a ton of damage onto that turret right there. Wow. Yeah, the ESL pre-tag for the emoticons aren't working right now. It's getting solved though. I think we're talking to Twitch actually at the moment to get those fixed, as they did finally implement the badges. But right now, 26 minutes in, 9-6 in favor of HWA. They do have 7 turrets to 3, and let's just call it 44,000 gold to the 38,000 gold, so 6,000 gold lead here. And they're starting to get items ahead of the enemy team. Random's Omen now picked up for Pantheon. And the Random's Omen coming in soon for Crimson. The Death Cup should be done in just a few for Riosta, which he's definitely going to need for these fights here. But the Mercurial Scimitar picked up for Elwyn. Now he's looking for a fight on the Barbecue. Fortunately, Barbecue's able to just, or luckily for him, able to just walk away. And we're going to see Crimson continue to push this bottom lane here, continue to shove it in, continue to apply this pressure, but with that top inhibitor free, it looks like finally BWA, wow, I just combined the names now, HWA are going to go for the push onto it. They are pulling people away, and without Vi here in the top side for the fight, this allows free reign for Elwyn to really do exactly what he needs to in these fights. He won't be getting locked down. And if he does by Leona, he can obviously make Hero Scimitar out of that one. Crimson continue to shove bottom. He should easily be able to go head-to-head against Adonai. He's level 15 to 12. And the turret not very healthy. Gonna be hit here, and actually goes straight for the fight. Pops the Ignite, pops the ultimate, pops Blade of the Rune King. He's going full out, head-to-head with him, and he's gonna pick up this kill as well. The flash does come in for Adonai. Is he gonna flash after him? He does have a Pantheon drop coming in. I think he should be canceling that one. Does land on top of those Nexus turrets and just backs away. This meantime allows them to push this top inhibitor. And that should be falling in just a second here. Hibiki going in for the fight. Does pop the Talisman Assumption, but they're not getting the fight that they want to. And this allows the rest of HWA to push this bottom inhibitor. It's already down to about a quarter life. As you see, Vi trying to go in for the fight here on the top, on the bottom side. The first inhibitor has fallen on the top. And I wouldn't imagine that HWA are just going to back out of this one. But they're still actually going in bottom. They picked up the second one. And now Hopper being forced to run away. He will escape this one. And HWA, they should just back out of this. They have 2 inhibitors down. They can easily go for Baron now. And they should have a lot of money to spend. As you see, 2,300 on Trundle, 2,000 on Ezreal, and even 1,300 on Kha'Zix here. And this is looking to be over within the next couple of minutes, to be honest. 28 minutes in, they have a 7,000 plus gold lead. They have 2 inhibitors down. And they have the Baron to just make them stronger here. So I'm just reading Twitch chat here and there. Some good stuff coming in there. Now we'll just continue to push that top side. Currently 6-0-1 now on this Kha'Zix. Deathcap has been picked up for Ryosta. And the weird thing is, it's not even like full out fights that are happening anymore. It's just like HWA getting the picks that they need, and now Hibiki getting very low. He does pop the ultimate to get away from Barbecue. Thresh does come in for the side. The hook does land. That's going to be dead Leona. Now Barbecue, he actually get flayed up right there. The ultimate not going to land from Thresh, so he's going to try to run from this. Elwin not going to chase him down, just going to back away. I assume he's going for that last whisper here very soon. But with that one kill, they should completely open up this Baron. And we'll spawn out that pink ward in that bush. And they do have super lenses to take down the ward coverage on Baron here. And you're seeing Crimson try to hold him off by himself. Thresh off to the side, maybe looking for a hook. They have to be careful. That Ziggs ultimate, how much does it currently do? 700-ish. 700-800. And you gotta be very careful, or they could lose out on this one. They don't have, actually they do have no sweeping lens, but it's on Crimson, who's actually not there. They're not gonna be able to take down this ward. And this looks for the potential steal. I don't know if I really agree with this. They need Trundle down here to help out with this one to clear out that ward. It looks like they will back away. They're not gonna give this Baron up. Not even gonna give him the chance. And now you see Crimson looking for a fight here. It does actually block them off. But will they get the engage they want to? Crimson just gonna tank this one up. Doesn't really care, doesn't take too much damage. Actually, you see Halpern get caught up. The ultimate not gonna let as he flashes away from that. Now we're gonna see Vi get taken down, and now Elwin doesn't have his jump to get away anymore. Here's his jump to go for the engage. He's looking for the reset. That's all he wants. As Crimson trying to look for the kill. The flash hook does land. And a Barbecue pushed or pulled into the entire team, which is actually both teams just backing away for that. Not really feeling too comfortable. Elwin still looking for the kill. Ultimate has been popped. But not gonna fight that one. And they will just back away. So no Baron being taken. But they have been able to pick up one kill off of that. And they have been able to shove in these waves and pick up even more gold here. And funny enough, Dantrag 006. Interesting. So he's kind of support AD carry, kind of like Genja. Dantrag with that Blade of the Rune King, with that Triforce, he's just so damn fast. It's gonna be too hard to lock down here, and we're gonna see Crimson give that blue buff over to Dantrag. And Baron, I think, will be coming up again here in just a second. No super lens for Halpern available. But we will see Ruru come in here in just a second with his. Actually, no, not even going to use it. But they are trying to keep them away. He could put a ward down that bush now to see them coming in. Crimson going to continue to actually push off from middle lane, try to force them to stay back, try to shove in these lanes. And they have to be very careful. The Ziggs ultimate still yet again. It could come in. The ward is down. They backed away last time from this. Here comes Ziggs ultimate. Will it land? He actually doesn't land it in time. That will be Halpern picking that one up. And now Adonai trying to run from this one. Elwin picks up the kill. The ultimate unfortunately coming in just a little bit too late right there. As Pantheon now going to drop on Semi team. The pillar filled yet again. Perfect. Ryosta. He's going to go down here in just a second. Doesn't have flash to escape. Zone is popped. He will just come out of it just to die. Here's Elwin now chasing down Barbecue. Won't hit the slow. But it doesn't matter. We have Superman's hitting the Nexus turret. That one should fall here in just a second. The top inhibitor has respawned. The bottom one will come up in just a second as well. And now they can't hit the Nexus turrets anymore. That one going to take down the top one. Middle inhibitor turret has been taken down. The middle inhibitor has fallen. The bottom inhibitor has respawned, but it just doesn't matter. The stun onto Hibiki. When they pick up the kill, he's actually going to get down from this one. Elwin not able to get the reset. As Renekton does go down, he has a reset on that one. Looking for the kill. And Remy able to escape, but that should be it. That should be the Fat Lady singing, and that should be now HWA advancing on into the Grand Finals to play, well, not to play for first place, but to also already be qualified now into the spring playoffs coming up a little bit later this year. And even go for some more kills on top of it. Why not? So congratulations to them. Crimson finished off 1-1-6. We have a 3-3-8 Halpern. We have an 8-0-2 Elwin on Kha'Zix, 2-0-8 Dantrag, a 1-2-9 Ruru. On the other side, I mean, it wasn't a bad game, but it just snowballed really quickly. They got out of the hands of BPI. They were formidable very early on, but the ability to clear out the wards, the ability to get all these deep wards into the jungle for HWA was able to really open up a lot of these kills and really open up the potential to finish off the game. So guys, that means we're going to go to a quick little break, but when we come back, we will be getting underway with the second semifinal. So guys, stick around, enjoy the music, and we'll see you in a few.